Good morning, dear students. How are you? Hope all of you are fine. Now, today we will continue our chapter number 3, the Northern Mountains. Here, you can see I collect the two did you know from your book. First, a pass. All of you know what is a pass. We learn in chapter number 1. A pass is the lowest point in a range of mountains. Passes are of great help to the travelers and traders wanting to cross high mountain range. Now here two name of the pass is given which is located in India. The first one is Rohtang Pass. It is located in Himachal Pradesh, and second one is Nathula. This is the name of a pass which is located in Sikkim. These two are very important pass in Himalaya range, and one we learn in the chapter number 1, Khyber Pass, which connect the Afghanistan and Pakistan. Second, did you know the second highest mountain peak in the world is Mount Godwin Austen? It is also called as K2. It is 8,611 meter high, and it lies in the Karakoram range. Karakoram range lies north of the Himalaya. Now we will see the different three parts of the Great Himalaya. First part, it is called as Himadri or Greater Himalaya. This is the northernmost range of the Himalaya. It is the highest of the three range and contain all the highest peaks including the Mount Everest. The most peaks in the Himadri remain permanently covered with the snow. Now, Kanchenjunga and Annapurna, there are the two another peak of the highest mountain peaks of these ranges. Kanchenjunga, its height is 8,586 meter, and it is the highest peak in India. As you know, the Mount Everest, that is the highest peak in the world, but this is located in Nepal country. And if we will talk about the India, in India the highest peak is Kanchenjunga. Its height is 8,586 meter. Now here one picture is given, the snow covered peaks of the Himadri. Now several rivers like Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, Indus, Satluj arises from Himadri. These rivers arises from moving sheet of ice which are called as glacier. Now, one important term, glacier. What is the glacier? The glacier is the moving sheet of ice, means very big piece of ice. As glacier moved on to the warmer region, the ice melts and give rise to the rivers. In the sense of river means water in the river. The river Ganga starts from one glacier which is called as Gangotri. You can find the name of glacier from which Yamuna, Brahmaputra, Indus, Satluj originates. Okay. Here some pictures given on this page. The Gangotri Glacier, the beginning of the river Ganga. Second one, Manali, that is the Himachal Pradesh. Manali is a hill station of Himachal Pradesh. Another hill station is Masuri town, which is located in Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand is another state. Now, the second part of the Himalaya range is that Himachal, or its another name is Middle Himalaya. The Himachal range lies to the south of the Himadri range. The mountains are not as high as in the Himadri range. Means Himadri, which we learned just before, in that the peaks of the mountains are very high. After that, second range of the in Himalaya, that is called Himachal range. In the Himachal range, mountains are not too much high like Himadri. This region consists of the forest covered mountain range. In Himadri, we saw now that peaks are basically covered with the snow, but in Himachal, peaks are covered with the or mountains are covered with the forest. Only some peaks are covered with the snow throughout the year. Most people live in hill towns such as Mussoorie, Shimla, Darjeeling, or in valleys such as Srinagar Valley, Nainital Valley, Kangra Valley. These are the name of valleys in Himachal range. Third one, the Shivalik or outer Himalaya. This range is completely facing towards the India. The southernmost and the lowest range of the Himalayas is Shivalik. The slopes are covered with thick forest. Thick means very dense, which are home to a variety of wild animals. As it is written here, forest is thick means very dense forest. So it is natural. There are so many wild animals will be present. The area at the foothill of the Shivalik range is called Tarai. Another term, Tarai. What is the Tarai? The foothill area of the Shivalik range is called Tarai. It receives heavy rainfall and land is very fertile. Fertile means land or the place or the plain which are helpful to grow more and more crops. Like different types of the crop we can grow in that land. So that land will be called as fertile. After the completion of the that three Himalayan range parts, now we will come to the discuss about the importance of Himalaya. What is the importance of Himalayan range for the country India? The Himalayas are very important for our country means India. They help us in many ways. First, the Himalayas act like a wall on our northern borders and protect our country from other enemies. And one picture is given here, wild buffaloes in the Tarai area, Kaziranga National Park, Assam. Second importance of the Himalaya range is that they also protect us from the cold wind blowing from the Central Asia. If you will go through the world map of the Asia, from Central Asia, very cold wind blowing. If there will be no Himalaya, this cold will cross the India. Then we will face very cold climate. So Himalaya protect us from this also. Himalayas stop the monsoon wind from going further north and thus bring the heavy rainfall to the northern plain of India. Monsoon wind, basically in the rainy season in India there is more rain due to this monsoon wind. This monsoon wind come from Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean and Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal and causes the rain in India. Next, the forests in the Himalayan region are home of the several wild animals. They are also called a source of wood, medicines, and other useful things. Next one is that several rivers originate in the Himalaya region. They provide us with water and make our land fertile. Dams built over these rivers provide us with electricity. Dam. Next term is very important term. What is the dam? Dam is the building which are built on the path of river and it is used to store the water of river for various purpose. So what is the dam? Dam is a building which built on the river. Thank you.